Look at that beautiful beast. I just walked by some dude and he knew she was a girl, man. He was like, look at that beautiful girl. Look at that beautiful girl. So, yeah, man. Just wanted to wrap with one of the things I believe strongly in, and how it's more of a human problem than it is a dog problem. Which we all know, we all recite it, but very few of us are actually self-aware enough to see what, I'm learning this today, in the last month. I've had some whoa, what was the lesson there? I don't stop dogs from making errors. How can you teach if they didn't do something wrong? So what I mean by that is so many people use tips and tricks and techniques to avoid something happening before it even happens. And I don't think dogs understand that. They don't understand that you're putting them on a dog bed because they bark at the front door. They don't understand that you're putting them on a dog bed when the doorbell rings because they might jump on the person. They just don't connect to it. So for me, a strategy I go to far more often is teaching my student, letting them make the error, and then showing them that I have the solution that is a better way. More Isabel. I think it's one of the first times I ever walked Isabel. She was super easy, Tommy. You see how physical she is when she plays in the yard? The way, I could not believe, I was shocked when I figured out the walking strategy for her. I was like, nah, and whoa. She was like, I'll be back here, please. Chilling, getting attention from the people collecting the bottles. But yeah, man, I really, and ultimately this is what I mean when I say it's a human problem. How does it make you feel when your dog misbehaves? How does it make you feel? Are you embarrassed? Are you feeling judged? Are you feeling angry, frustrated, anxious? Because that's what I feel like we're trying to avoid. I've been there. This is a journey I'm sharing because I've been there, not because I'm telling people what to do and then buy my $3 course next week, right, about how to change your dog's miracle behavior. It's not about changing your dog's miracle behavior. They know how to be dogs. It's about us getting over our emotional connection to whatever. So, am I saying let the doorbell ring and have dogs run to the front door and, no. But I'm saying if what you've been doing isn't working, sit on the couch with a glass of wine or whatever you do and chill and think about it for a minute. Think about what the dog goes through. We repeat these mantras. They live in the moment. So let's think about it. If they live in the moment, if I'm preparing for the situation by avoiding it before it happens, how do they connect to that? If you put them on a dog bed, it could be for sitting there looking at you. Oh, so when I sit and look at you, you put me on a dog bed? What about if I run away from you? In the moment. So for me, here's the example with walking. Isabel made a poor choice in my eyes because I'm the teacher. Here's the lesson. Here's your homework. Have you been paying attention? She made a poor choice. She decided to try to walk in front. And even for her to walk in front or behind, there's a reason. It's not always behind, not always in front. But for this little guy, look at this little guy, it's very important for her to walk behind. So she made a choice. The environment changed. A consequence occurred. Just like if you make a poor choice. I'm hiring a developer right now for my app. If I make a poor choice, I'm going to lose 30 grand, right? So consequences. So slow down, do your homework. She wasn't slow. Her nervous system and her brain are very active. So because those two things are very active, she does physical things. She's like, oh, I want to go over here, I want to go over there. And she's explosive, so she does them fast. So she decided to burst out the front door. And then when the environment changed, and where it changed, made her feel differently and made her slow down and think. And I always use the analogy of a police officer. If you're driving to Vegas with your homies doing 85, some Tupac on. I'm an East Coast guy. We go Biggie, but represent. So, I mean, a cop pulls up behind you, you're going to lower the radio and you're going to slow down. Your attention is going to go other places. The environment changed. The environment caused that. Whether the cop leaves or stays with you, the environment will continue to change. So think about what we represent, what we're bringing to it. Are we bringing, the calm, cool confidence? Are we bringing an anxiety ball? Are we dealing with something that's been happening for 10 years and you just want it to stop? Believe me, I got that. So just, think about it a little differently. Just think about it a little differently. What makes sense to them? Because if it makes sense to them, if you teach the way they learn, holy Jesus, you get so much respect from them. And for me, that's tapping into their mental and not their physical. I mean, I saw a video the other day. It was so funny. I'm almost out of every Facebook group, but sometimes I just use them for content I gotta watch. People like pulling up on the leash and pushing butts down on the ground. Like, that shit just cracks me up. I mean, are we in 1982? A dog knows how to sit. Make him, if that's what you want, make him feel that then. Because they do it for their own reasons. Isabel can sit, right? And she'd probably lay down right now because we've been walking like 2 miles. But anyway, so, just going to keep preaching it. Dog psychology, not physicality. Stop being physical. They're made to be physical. Can't challenge them that way. Look at that. What a nice garden. Have a great day.